Good afternoon, dear students. Today we'll discuss globalization and technological innovation. Indeed, globalization has affected every aspect of human lives. Our economy, our society, our culture, our politics, as well as environment are affected by globalization. Globalization has several advantages as well as disadvantages. I'm going to focus on how globalization is affecting technology. Initially, we need to define what is technology. Technology is defined as the application of scientific knowledge for practical purposes, especially in industry. Undoubtedly, globalization is profoundly important for technological adoption. It helps us to adopt new technologies in various sectors such as healthcare tech, business, administrative purposes, disaster management, and so on. Globalization facilitates to access advanced technology everywhere. Most of us might have misperception that most of the technologies are produced and maintained in USA. But the case is not like that. Technologies are produced and maintained in different parts of the world. But globalization makes all these technologies available at our doorsteps. Due to globalization, we are benefited by latest emerging technologies such as IoT, artificial intelligence, 5G, serverless computing, blockchain, robotics, biometrics, 3D printing, virtual reality, augmented reality, drones, and so on. Although this is the blessing of new technological innovation, but globalization makes it available across the world. Technological development makes our life easy. In a moment, we can communicate any corner of the world, sipping on the tea, lying on the bed. We can make our business order. If we need any information, we can ask our Google uncle. You will get answer in a click. So we can have official meetings, online class through Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, phone call, Skype, Hangout, Zoom, and so on. So that means we have greater access to information communication technologies due to globalization. Do you know that 92% of the world currency are digital? Doesn't actually exist physically? This is just one example of how important new technology. Most of cars that are available for purchase now have integrated Bluetooth, GPS, and touch screens for our convenience. This is another example. But globalization makes these products and services available for all of us. This is one of the best benefits of globalization. But price is playing significant role here to have greater availability. For example, computer and phones have become cheaper and cheaper while being more powerful than ever. For example, the first smartphone was announced in 1992 at a price of $1,100, named the IBM Simon. Okay, so it was 9 inches tall one and a half inches thick and over a pound in weight. So its biggest selling point was that you can access email. When you look at what you can get now for $1,000 in a smartphone, you realize we have come a long way, near 28 years. Besides price, outsourcing contributes for product availability in the global market. Outsourcing brings greater benefits for developing countries. They become popular as a producing country. They are also benefited economically. This is a double window because, as previously, it benefits the producing countries, but also the country that the projects originated in, because the globalization opens new markets, yielding more profits for the original company. Globalization enables the export and import of goods and services across the world, facilitates labor migration. Globalization increases competition. For example, let's have a look at the smartphone market. One company will introduce a new feature, and from then all other manufacturing companies will offer these features. Let's discuss how does globalization affect healthcare technology. Let me define what is healthcare technology. In health technology sector brings together all designers and manufacturers of medical products for prevention, diagnostics, therapy, and patient healthcare monitoring. More broadly, it also includes subcontractors for basic equipment and devices, and service providers for sterilization, packaging, advice, and technological monitoring, for example. Then, how technology is important in healthcare? For administrative, a whole host of software, tools, and applications are making it easier for hospitals to handle their growing administrative workloads. Artificial intelligence is helping administrative teams streamline patient flows by doing everything from accurately calculating wait times to predicting peak busy hours for staff scheduling. Meanwhile, apps are asking patients preliminary questions and prioritizing schedules so doctor can use their time more efficiently. Then for surgery has seen some of the biggest improvements in health tech efficiency and progress over the years. As you read, these robots are assisting with a variety of operations, from minor non invasive procedures to open heart surgery. These robotic surgical assistants come in all shapes and sizes, ranging from the tiny boat that crawls the surface of the heart to a giant arm that acts as an extra set of hands during procedures. Robots are not the only tech to invade the operating room, though virtual and augmented reality are helping doctors and surgeons perform tasks like practicing new surgical techniques to better explaining procedures to patients. Then for drug development, the pharmaceutical industries relies on artificial intelligence and machine learning to fuel a new wave of drug research and development. These tools are currently used in various aspects of the industry to help speed up time consuming tasks such as identifying certain chemical combinations that could help create the optimal drug and identifying the patients who could best benefit from a particular drug test. Then, for fitness, physical fitness is clearly becoming an increasingly important concern of the health technology ecosystem. The industry has developed hundreds of wearable products, apps, and other tools that do it well, track our workouts to measure our sleep schedules, all in the name of improving fitness and reducing avoidable costs to the health system. Then for diagnostic and error reduction, the health industry is now using a variety of technological tools to tackle one of its main problems, incorrect or late diagnosis. By infusing technology into genetics, pathology, and other important diagnosis areas, health technology companies have helped detect deadly diseases like cancer earlier and more precisely than relying solely on humans. Mental health. For mental health is one of the emerging sectors of healthcare truly benefiting from an influx of technology. Additionally, telemedicine apps have made access to counselors and healthcare professionals easier by opening the lines of communication and support and reducing the need to wait for an in person appointment during times of duress. So, dear students, we end our discussion here for first part of technology, globalization and technological innovation. Thank you very much.